Hello everyone, welcome. Today we'll talk about Google Slides. So basically Google Slide is an online presentation app that lets us in creating and formatting presentations and to work with other people in collaboration. Talking about the accessibility of Google Slides, it can be accessible on desktops, on laptops, and also on mobile phones. It is available for iOS operating system and also for Android phones. So let us try and explore that how we can use the different features of Google Slides for making creative presentations. So there are three different ways of opening a Google Slide. One, after we've signed in with the Gmail ID, we can click on the Google Apps and then we can click on Google Drive. So once the Google Drive gets opened, we can simply click on this plus sign, that is the new button, and from here we can open a Google Slide which will appear here. We can open a blank presentation or it can be opened from a template. Another method of opening a Google Slide can be by simply using the search engine google.com, and here we can type Google Slide. So the very first link that we have is for Google Slides, and we can open for the personal use here, go to Google Slides. Once we click there, again we'll be redirected to the page, the basic interface of creating our own presentation. The third way of opening a Google Slide can be opening your Gmail ID and then click on the Google Apps button, scroll down to Slides and click here. So again, if you see, we'll be redirected to the same page that we had seen when we opened the Google Slides using the Google Drive and using the Google search engine. Now again, as we have in case of the Microsoft PowerPoint presentations, here also we have some predefined templates available in front of us. If we click on the template gallery, we can find some more templates here. Let us begin with the basic blank presentation and explore that how the Google Slides is slightly different in working, in functioning as compared to Microsoft PowerPoint. Now basically Google Slides helps us in creating some interactive and very beautiful presentations for any topic that we want to. Speaking about the basic difference between Google Slides and the PowerPoint presentations of Microsoft or any other form of presentation software is that it provides us a sharing feature as provided in Google Docs and in Google Sheets. The sharing function is as similar to what we had done in the other two Google online collaborative tools as well. So let us first rename our presentation. Just as what happens with Google Docs and with Google Sheets, we do not have to save the Google slide separately. It gets automatically saved. Whatever change has been made, it is saved automatically. So here we can rename our slide as demo slide. And now we can begin working. Here, in case we want to mark it as a star, for instance, we are working on a presentation now and we feel that we need to continue working on this even after a couple of hours, and we have number of presentations already lined up in our Google Drive. So don't worry at all, we can just click on star so that we can have a quick shortcut to this presentation, and whenever we open a Google slide we can just click on the starred option and then we can open this demo slide and we can start working on it. Along with that, if we want to have a specific folder where we want to shift it, for example, we can click here and it will show us the different folders that we had created in our Google Drive. So we can move it to a selective folder as well. Further, whatever changes have been made saved to the cloud, we can see the document status also here. That is at what time this Google slide was created and at what time some changes have been made to it. Now we can begin working with our Google Slides with the first option of adding any theme. As we can see here, we have the option of changing themes. So basically Google Slides provides us in creating very colorful and very interactive presentations for our users. So here you can see we have different themes available and we can pick up any theme that we want to use depending upon the requirement. Now for instance, let us pick up this. So all the slides that I'll have here, to all of those this theme will be applicable. For now we have just one slide. Now we can simply close the themes and we can start working. We can add title to our slide. For example, we can type here demo. And in case I do not want to add a subtitle, it is very easy for us to simply delete this text box also. And in case we want to change the layout of our particular slide, we can change it from here, apply layout. That is, if I don't want to have only the title, rather I want to have a slide which should have some only the title, or it should have title as well as the content, so it can be done from here. For instance, here I just want it to be a title slide, so it can be done very conveniently from this particular place. Then we have this plus button here, which will help us in adding a new slide, and a small drop down menu just next to the plus button, which will help us in identifying that with which particular layout do we want to add another slide. Now, for instance, let us click here, and the next slide we have is the title and the box with a where we can enter any kind of text for us. Further, if we talk about some of the other options that Google Slides provide us, we can save the whatever the presentations we are making in different file formats. Again, if we click on file and we come down to download, so these are the different file formats in which a particular presentation can be downloaded. And just as we talked about in Google Docs and in Google Sheets, it is also available in offline version. That is, we can have an extension of Google Slides on our Chrome, and it can be worked upon even when we are not connected to internet. We just need to click here and follow the instructions as given by Google to us, and we'll be good to go. Also, we can open an existing presentation that we have in our systems, which we have made using any other presentation software, and then we can use those slides and we can use those presentations in the Google Slides and change some formatting or maybe add some new options to it. Further, some more options that we have are in this slide menu. If we navigate through the slide tab here, so we can see that we can add a new slide, we can duplicate a slide, we can also delete a slide, and another quick option is to skip a slide. That is, for instance, when you are presenting and you feel that in the current presentation given to a particular group of audience, out of the 10 slides that you have made, you do not want to present slide number 3. So you can simply click on skip slide. For example, I just write here the slide to be skipped. And then let us add a few more slides in our presentations, with one with a different layout, for instance. And we feel that this second slide should be skipped while we are presenting our presentation. So again, I'll click on slide and we can click on skip slide. So the moment we clicked on skip slide, you can see a particular option is being viewed here. So this preview button has been cancelled here, which means that it will be visible only to the presenter in case the presenter is working in the audience view, and it will not be visible to the audience. So these were some of the features we talked about in Google Slides. We'll continue with the rest of the features in next video. Till then, stay tuned everyone.